One of the long shots, Atlantic Crossing. Co-favored Forehead Fred. Standing by for a start. They're at the post in Fort Erie, and they're off for Program 7 of the 2021 campaign. At first asking, First Crusader was best out of there, then Den of Thieves. Detroit Steel, Atlantic Crossing, Forehead Fred was running widest, and the last one away to the first turn was Gold Venture. As they round that turn, it's First Crusader looking strong out on the lead by about 2 lengths. Atlantic Crossing is running wide out around Den of Thieves and Detroit Steel. They're 3 wide in behind First Crusader along the backstretch. Forehead Fred is tucked off the speed from fifth and about 5 more lengths to the trailer, who is Gold Venture. The opening quarter was in a speedy. Going to the turn, it's First Crusader still up front. Picking up second, Detroit Steel as they move on to that turn. Running out wide has been Atlantic Crossing. Now Den of Thieves decides to come on through and hitting a better stride. Forehead Fred bursting through into the front 3, and Gold Venture has some final turn run from far back and weaves through between horses. To the top of the stretch they will come. Detroit Steel on the outside of First Crusader. 47 at the half, a ton of speed. Detroit Steel is doing it with First Crusader, stalked by the hard closer, Forehead Fred, the last 4 lengths to make up. Detroit Steel hits the late stretch lead and moves off to win the opener in Fort Erie. Detroit Steel holds off Forehead Fred. First Crusader battled all the way and was third. Gold Venture was fourth. Detroit Steel runs the turf 7 furlongs in 1:25. And they all came out pretty well. Sea by the Sea tries to seize command. Hello Houston along the inside. Held out wide as I May Be Little Butt, just out around Manasseh Mahler. Down the backstretch, Sea by the Sea. Manasseh Mahler in between. I May Be Little Butt is running out widest, and now Hello Houston has dropped in behind that other trio. And they're going to go as a trio into the turn. Sea by the Sea has rail control. Manasseh Mahler running strong and is matching strides on the outside. I May Be Little Butt has backed away, and Hello Houston is coming back on through. In on the fence is a gapped off third. And Sunny Singh still sitting motionless. No movement in those hands or arms yet from Sunny Singh on Manasseh Mahler. Heavy urging for Sea by the Sea. 23-2, 47-3. Manasseh Mahler now comes under first left-handed urging and draws away. Manasseh Mahler, Sunny Singh, and Kevin Buttigieg will score at first asking, and Manasseh Mahler did truly maul that field. Sea by the Sea battled well and was gapped off second. I May Be Little Butt third. Hello Houston fourth best. Manasseh Mahler flawless in the debut victory in 107-2. Standing by for a start, race 3, locked and loaded. They're off. And well away is Lucky Street. Down along the inside, Precious Badge is going to match that early speed. Running on the extreme outside, here comes Handsome Like Me to join the early front end fracas and try to run right by them. It's Handsome Like Me from out widest of all, taking the lead from Lucky Street along the backstretch, and Precious Badge saw that speed transpire. Union Appreciation drills right on through. Fright Night is in that cluster of horses, and Bye Bye, Bye Bye is right there in the second flight. But onto the turn they will go with Handsome Like Me up front, and Lucky Street has been attending. So is Precious Badge. Moving fourth on the outside on the turn is Bye Bye, Bye Bye. Union Appreciation faded away in behind Fright Night. And they're trying to gang up on the tempo setting Handsome Like Me at head stretch. Helen Vanek is widest of all with Precious Badge, 22 and 4, 46 and 1, and it's down in the stretch drive to Precious. Make it Precious Badge and Lucky Street. Lucky Street is digging in. Lucky Street. Precious Badge chasing to the end. Bursting onto the scene is Fright Night. It's Lucky Street to prevail at 5-1. Fright Night, a good pursuing second. Precious Badge fought the good fight. It was third best. Bye Bye, Bye Bye was fourth. Lucky Street and Melanie Pinto, 111 and 2. He's a Thriller, steps in. They're locked and loaded. They're off. For the fourth race, He's a Thriller jumped well and tried to cleanly win the break. Zoomer Music and Helen Vanek, an early speed presence. They are split by Deputy of Egbert along the backstretch. Lil's Not Crying tracks the speed. Then Lewinsky's Wild Affair and 1 Pound Sterling held on the outside. So this troika continues to go nose to nose and toe to toe into the turn. Holding rail advantage is Zoomer Music. To the inside of Deputy of Egbert, and He's a Thriller. Coming on into the front four is Lil's Not Crying at the flank of 1 Pound Sterling, and Lewinsky's Wild Affair going widest into the stretch. Opening quarter was 22 and 4. Zoomer Music trying to get home from here, still bothering He's a Thriller, and on the inside, Deputy of Egbert has no more room or no more run, so it's Zoomer Music holding the late stretch lead to win. Zoomer Music and Helen Vanek all the way. Very tight for place with Lil's Not Crying trying to edge out He's a Thriller. The clear winner, though, Zoomer Music in 58 and 3. They're off in the fifth. And moving out in between horses comes Tropical Joy, and down tight to the inside, that's going to be Snell Flicka wanting to lead it. Race favored Arcelor is right there, Finding Perfection moving up from the outside to take a head lead, flanked by Tropical Joy, and Danzig Rainbow is less than 2 lengths away. We have a probability of a sudden heavy rainfall coming into Fort Erie, but they're still going here well in the fifth, and it's Snell Flicka out in front. Finding Perfection, Tropical Joy joins the front end fracas 3 wide. Arcelor yet to move from in behind them, and Danzig Rainbow is less than 3 lengths away. Emil Ramsamy shaking up Tropical Joy. Out widest, she comes to the top of the stretch lead over Snell Flicka, and Finding Perfection, it's Tropical Joy. The speed was 22 and 4 and 46 seconds. Snell Flicka still going is Finding More. And Chris Husbands brings Arcelor to the late stretch lead. Bailing out the 1-2 favorites backers was Arcelor. Tropical Joy stoutly held second. Snell Flicka third. Finding Perfection was fourth. And Arcelor a prevailing favorite in the end in 110 1/5. Lost Corsage, last in. Standing by for a start, race 6 in the gate. They're off. Lost Corsage comes right out of there well. Bouncing out the best is Helen Vanek with Hey Congrats. Hey Congrats takes the lead, and on the outside is Lost Corsage. Running up in between, Gunzig Stinger, Miss Matilda along the inside, and laying just off the leaders is Salem Street. Pulling to the front, there goes Hey Congrats. Hey Congrats takes over the lead on the way into the turn, and Lost Corsage is going to be latching onto her right there. This pair sizing each other up around the turn, and Gunzig Stinger is a close-up third. Miss Matilda backed away a little bit from fourth. Salem Street yet to be asked to run from fifth and last position. They're around to the top of the stretch. Hey Congrats still on a good-looking lead of a length, and Helen Vanek isn't offering any motion or urging yet. Lost Corsage a length and a half back second. There was the first urging, and in the stretch after speed of 22 and 1 and 45 and 1, and Hey Congrats is turning in a big one. Lost Corsage fought the good fight, will be second best here. Hey Congrats on down to the finish. Helen Vanek wins another on Tuesday in Fort Erie. Lost Corsage a good pursuing second. Gunzig Stinger was third. Salem Street was fourth. Miss Matilda last to finish. As Hey Congrats wires the field in the end in 110 and 4. And last in is Auntie Catherine with Brady O'Brady. Stand by for a start. Race 7 at the post. They're off. Good even line there. The starter caught them in a great line. And from the outside, it's Banger Ridge making an early speed pitch, but Auntie Catherine has come out well, and Tweet Kitten goes right on with the speed. Storm Risk is going to be attending. Banger Ridge is up into the front four. Brady O'Brady dropping back to fifth, and Dee's Bend completes the field about 5 lengths front to back. Running up 3 wide is Banger Ridge. To join Tweet Kitten and Auntie Catherine, Storm Risk may have to be waiting for a way through. Dee's Ben is moving out widest, overtaking Brady O'Brady. On to the final turn, Auntie Catherine suddenly dropped back. So it's Banger Ridge and Tweet Kitten still making the speed. Storm Risk has found a way through, but now has 5 lengths to make up, and they move to the top of the stretch, and it's Banger Ridge coming away with the clear lead after hauling down Tweet Kitten 22 and 3 and 45 and 3, and not much urging yet from Pierre Mailhot. He thinks he's on a winner with Banger Ridge at 3-1. Banger Ridge has run clear. Brady O'Brady has come from a long way back with Storm Risk. Banger Ridge is almost there. Banger Ridge gets the line in time over Brady O'Brady. Storm Risk only third best, and Dee's Bend was fourth, and Banger Ridge ridden like a winner all the way, 110 and 4. They're off. Even beginning, step slowly away was Red Rollin', Crazy Society. Like a jet from the outside, and Crumlin Express has big early speed. Red Rollin', quick recovery. Up into the front four is Sealed with a Kiss, Rosie Jewel Dancer, flanked by Benedette's Lady. And the last pair to go over to the turn are Darling Daher to the outside flank of Pastel Emily. Crazy Society and Crumlin Express, the outside two, are having at it into the turn, stalked by Red Rollin' and Rosie Jewel. No more to offer from Sealed with a Kiss, and around to the top of the stretch, it's Benedette's Lady and Darling Daher starting wide out of the backfield. They turn after speed of 22 and 2, and in the stretch, trying to kick away on the field. And opening some lengths, here comes Rosie Jewel Dancer. Benedette's Lady from a long way back, the known hard closer, Benedette's Lady getting up. It's Benedette's Lady just running down Rosie Jewel Dancer. Darling Daher was third. Crazy Society did stay fourth. Red Rollin' was fifth. And Benedette's Lady played it to perfection for Jeffrey Alderson to win in 58 and 2. There's the live shot, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back for another week of Canadian Thoroughbred Racing, coming to you each Monday and Tuesday from Fort Erie Racetrack in the Fort Erie, Niagara Falls, Buffalo region. Regrettably, we have to be off the turf course today because of all of the weekend rains here in the Niagara region. The main track is sloppy. Hopefully, we can go back on the turf course for more compelling action tomorrow, but a very interesting program with a big Pick 6 carryover going into the final race, and it is the Jackpot High Five on that final event. At the conclusion of our 6-race program today, the temperature is really sultry. It's actually saying 70 Celsius, 70 Fahrenheit that is, 21 degrees Celsius, but it's so humid out there it feels more like about 80 degrees, and we're all set for first race post time in less than 33 minutes at 1 p.m. from Fort Erie Racetrack. And this is another of the first days that we can truthfully say, welcome back, racing fans. We have you in limited numbers back at the track, and it sure is great. We have missed you, along with all of the Ontario racetracks over the past 17 months. Welcome back, fans. It's going to be great to see you and hear you trackside here at Fort Erie Racetrack. And if you would like to join us, check out the website at forterieracing.com for the updates on the admission applications. Simple application form is there on the website, and you are most welcome to make application and return to Fort Erie Racetrack and join us for the 2021 live racing action. Major storyline of this program is that building Jackpot High Five carryover into the final race. Almost $26,000. That's the Jackpot High Five carryover, and a nice large field in the final race today to help sweeten the pot in that Jackpot High Five. Our live racing schedule for the balance of July and all of August is Monday at 1 p.m., Tuesday first race at 4 p.m., and for September and October, we will be reverting to the 1 p.m. post time. Fort Erie live racing in the summer meet, Monday at 1, Tuesday at 4 p.m. Become a member today of HPIBet.com, and when you bet $100, you will get $100 into your account. Membership includes automatic enrollment into the HPIBet Rewards program. You can wager on almost 500 tracks from around the world, watch 4 tracks at the same time, and of course you can wager at the track as one of our great racing fans or online. Check it out and join for free today if you don't already have your account with Canada's main horse race wagering portal, HPIBet.com. Your TV Niagara is your home again this year for all of the action from Fort Erie Racetrack. It's post time from Fort Erie Racetrack every Friday evening at 7 p.m. and Saturdays at 12:30 p.m. It's found at cable channel 700 in Fort Erie, Welland, Niagara Falls, and the entire Niagara region. Friday evening and Saturday afternoon, it's post time from Fort Erie Racetrack only on Your TV Niagara. Our live stream is now in high definition. The live stream is along with the racing schedule, free race program, the Ashley Mayhew free daily tip sheet. Check it all out. Available for you at any time at forterieracing.com. Now with your pens and pencils at the ready, here are the changes. In the first race, which will be contested at 1 1/16 on the main track off the turf today in Fort Erie, number 2, Vanna Grand races 2 pounds over. 5, Naked Illusion races with inserts. No changes in race 2, start of the 20-cent pick 5. The third race changes. 1, Mile and Stand, 3 pounds over. 2, Cliff Landing will be 2 pounds over and should be noted as a first-time gelding. Stewart scratch of number 4, Citizen's Arrest. The 8, Setson, has a jockey change, make it Jeffrey Alderson. And the third race will be contested at 5 furlongs on the main track. In the fourth race, 3, Petal, 2 pounds over. 5, Canalita, also 2 pounds over. 6, Mystery Day, rider does not carry a whip, and Mystery Day will be 4 pounds over. In the fifth race, 2, Terra Empire, 3, Rhythmic, and 4, Easy Access, all 2 pounds over. That's race 5, numbers 2, 3, and 4, each 2 pounds over. In the sixth race, final event of this program, note that it will be contested at 6.5 furlongs on the main track. 1, Tackle the North, 1 pound over. 5, Butterfly Strike, and 6, Capoeira are Stewart's scratches. 5 and 6, Stewart's scratches out of the sixth race. The 11 will move in and race. That's Empty Talk, number 11. Take 11, Empty Talk, into consideration for your sixth race handicapping. 11, Empty Talk in the sixth will move into race. And with ending the changes on that note about the sixth race and number 11, Empty Talk, moving into race, we again want to reiterate that the Jackpot High Five carryover will be approaching the $28,000 to $30,000 range we anticipate by the time that race loads into the starting gate. For the record, coming into today, $25,679 is the Jackpot High Five carryover amount. If you haven't done so today, be sure to check out Ashley Mayhew's tip sheet on the website under the betting tab in FortErieRacing.com. Lots of great statistics. I'm going to be bringing many of them up in the sixth and final race today, which is a very compelling handicapping exercise. And by the way, on a personal note, congratulations again to Ashley Mayhew for the great work last Saturday afternoon on the Gulfstream Park signal, which many of you would have seen. Keep up the great work for Gulfstream Park, Ashley, and we're really happy to have you back this year as our tip sheet author and track handicapper here at Fort Erie Racetrack. Let's move into the handicapping segment of the program. In that first race, 1/16 on the main track, regrettably we have to be off the turf this day because of an overabundance of weekend rain. I'm going 4, 3, and 5 in this first race. Last start winners who come back in the same class always get my attention, and I thought this horse looked great in winning last time. So Too Many Shots is the top pick of myself and Bill McGurr's morning line. Bill, who does our morning line, is also the Equibase.com morning clocker and chart caller here at Fort Erie Racetrack, and he does a great job for us in all three roles, including setting the morning line. Our Ashley Mayhew in the Daily Racing Form side with number 3, Stardust Kitten, another of the last start winners, but moving from claiming to allowance company in the first race. Race 2, 1.70 miles of main track action, and I'm going 2, 1, and 5 in this spot, moving from a very stout allowance company down to a modest claimer is number 2, Zoological. So it didn't take long for new owner trainer Louis Cappy to reclassify this one, and it's the third start that he will have for this horse. Maybe today will be the charm. Juan Crawford gets what appears to be a live-looking mount. I'm alone in that view, though. Our Ashley Mayhew, the Daily Racing Form, and Bill McGurr's morning line, all going with last start winner AI Initiative. I thought AI Initiative went a little extra wider than he had to, really had to off the final turn in that last start. Comes back at the same modest claiming company, although this is for non-winners of 3 lifetime. So we'll see if it's AI Initiative, Zoological, or somebody else at a generous price in Race 2. Race 2 will start off this program's daily 20-cent pick 5. From the third race, Stewart scratch of number 4, Citizens Arrest, and I'm going 5, 7, and 3 in this spot. King of Awesome will be on the top of my ticket. I thought this one was finishing well last start. Was a needed start for this one to get his legs under him perhaps. And here's a statistic for you that in any of these early races today, Chris Husbands could be the first rider to go over $200,000 in purse earnings this year at Fort Erie Racetrack alone. And it's only the 8th program of the year, so that's a very substantial accomplishment for rider Chris Husbands, who is the meet leader so far in 2021 here at Fort Erie Racetrack. A total consensus call on King of Awesome in race 3, start of the late 20-cent pick 4. The fourth race will start this program's last, rolling pick 3, and in this spot I'm going 3, 5, and 4. I thought Petal looked really great in an expanding lengths win last time. Now admittedly moves from maiden special weight to allowance company this time, so that stands to be a little bit tougher, but Sunny Singh brought this one to the wire in front running fashion, which he very rarely does. His style of riding is usually coming from behind. But that vote of confidence has me compelled to go back to Petal. I'm alone in that view. Are Ashley Mayu, the Daily Racing Form, and Bill McGurr's Morning Line, all going with last start winner Canalita, who is making pretty much the same classification move as Petal in that fourth race. Should be quite a very even contest there. Also, I don't think you can discount the chances of Smokehouse because trainer Julie Mathis is winning over 22% of her starts, and she stands to be the top trainer of the meet again this year here in Fort Erie. In race 5, start of the program's last rolling double, 6, 2, and 4 will be my top 3 with Tourist Attraction. And the reasons for this selection on top of Tourist Attraction number 6, the major reclassification and a trainer change. Ravendra Raghunath off to a good start this year here in Fort Erie. And on the trainer change angle, a huge class relief angle for number 6, Tourist Attraction. I'm alone in that view, however. Ashley Mayu goes with Midsummer Bird, who may be well spotted here, moving from maiden special weight back to claiming company. The Daily Racing Form and Bill McGurr's Morning Line going with 4, Easy Access. And this one I may regret not ranking higher. Making the debut for trainer George Newland today, who has had a winner already on the meet, a wide open lengths winner by the name of Thy Kingdom. He's also done a good job in calming down a horse by the name of Cause for Alarm. So maybe I will regret not picking Easy Access higher than 3rd in that 5th race. And in the 6th race, 6.5 furlongs on the main track. Note that numbers 5 and 6 are Stewart's scratches, but the 11 is moving into race. And when the connections choose to come in and race, I find that they almost always make their way onto the exotic tickets. Even though this horse is 8-1 in the morning line, empty talk, give it some consideration for your superfecta and jackpot high 5 tickets when they choose to go in and race. My top call is number 8, Bexar, with a strong Ashley Mayu statistic here. Our track sheet tip sheet author, that is, and track handicapper, Ashley Mayu, says that Kevin Buttigieg wins at a 20% clip with his first-time starters. That's good enough for me to give a shot on top for number 8, Bexar, in a wide open and very interesting 6th race, with a jackpot high 5 carryover expected to be approaching about $30,000 by the time that 6th race has loaded into the gate. Again, we want to welcome back the fans to the racetrack. Check out the website, forterieracing.com. First race post time in less than 19 minutes from Fort Erie Racetrack. Here's a first time announcement of horses in the first race, adding inserts. Number 1, What's in a Kiss? 3, Stardust Kitten. 5, Naked Illusion. And 7, Princess Moral. That's numbers 1, 3, 5, and 7 in the first race. They will race with inserts. 5 minutes to post time. Horses for the first race have moved into the walking ring. Riders up for the first race. Introducing the field for the first race, post parading past the grandstand, What's in a Kiss, number 1. The rider is Omar Moreno, campaigns for Nicola Scott. Vanna Grand is number 2, trained by Ashley Burness for Colebrook Farms, and in the irons is Helen Vanek. Stardust Kitten, number 3, racing for the David and Julie Mathis stable with Chris Husbands in the saddle. Sue Andrushko races 4, Too Many Shots. Jockey is Mark Lee Buchanan. Daryl Husmatali training for Silver King Farm, and Kirk Johnson is hired to ride 5 Naked Illusion. Beverly Chubb campaigns 6 Wilburn Rubber with Juan Crawford. Completing the field is Princess Marl, number 7, services of Emil Ramsamy aboard. Trained by William McMahon for Janelle McMahon. Off the turf for this program, the first race will be contested sloppy. On this event, start of a 20-cent pick 4 and a rolling pick 3 and double. There's superfecta, trifecta, exacta, win place and show opportunities on the first from Fort Erie. In this event, numbers 1, 3, 5, and 7 racing with inserts. That's inserts for numbers 1, 3, 5, and 7. Starting gate is in position. Time running out for first race wagers. They're moving up to the gate. What's in a Kiss? First into the gate, offered at 5 to 1. Helen Venick atop Vanna Grand, priced at 8 to 1. Now 7 in the last click. Stardust Kitten takes 7 to 2 action. 6 to 5 favoritism on Too Many Shots. Mid-priced on Naked Illusion. And Wilburn Rubber. And the field's long shot is Princess Marl. Stand by for a start. They're at the post. And they're off at Fort Erie Racetrack. And they left in a good-looking line there. Vanna Grand bounding right out for the early lead. Naked Illusion will challenge on the outside. They're going to be attended well by Stardust Kitten down to the inside. Wilburn Rubber is going to be in that front vanguard of 4 on the outside. Princess Marl is in behind horses. Then Too Many Shots and last away. What's in a Kiss will be last to arrive over into the backstretch. And they went the opening quarter on the track rated as sloppy in 24 and 4, and it is Vanna Grand and Helen Venick setting the tempo. Tracking that one well. Naked Illusion, Princess Morrow is running out wide, out around Wilburn Rubber, then down to the inside. Stardust Kitten is held about 4 lengths off, is 1 beaten, and 6 lengths back of the field is What's in a Kiss along the backstretch. 48 and 4, the opening half on the track rated sloppy, hooking up on the front end, Vanna Grand, and Naked Illusion goes right up to challenge. The long shot bomb, Princess Morrow, she suddenly looms bolder up in the outside third, no more gain yet. Naked Illusion between horses, running past Stardust Kitten, And then it's back to too many shots and what's in a kiss never. So it's been all Vanna Grand at the top of the stretch, 113 and 1 for the 3/4 time. Vanna Grand, Naked Illusion never really went away. Widest of all, Princess Moro, the long shot through the stretch, too many shots in between horses, and Vanna Grand has been flawless on the front end to go all the way, going down to 5-2 last click to win. Princess Moro at 45-1. That'll sweeten the exacta. She was up for second. Too Many Shots was third. Naked Illusion was fourth. And Vanna Grand goes all the way in 147 in the first in Fort Erie. Two 7:45 posted unofficially from the first race in free. Running time 24 and 4, 48 and 4, 3/4 113 and 1, and the mile and 16th running time 147. Vanna Grand. Because of the sloppy conditions, winners' photos will be taken at the walking ring this program. For the winner's photograph, that's number 2, Vanna Grand. Dark Bay or Brown, 4-year-old filly by Sky Kingdom. From Steely Vanna by Van Nistelrooy. Bred in Kentucky by Judy B. Klimow. Now trained by Ashley Bernass for Colebrook Farms. Helen Vanek winning almost a third of her riding starts this meet in Fort Erie. That's her 7th winner on the meet. As Vanna Grand goes all the way in 147, and that's official. $775 and $330 across on Vanna Grand. Princess Moro was longest on the board, $33.80 to place, $840 to show. Too Many Shots, $260. And the exacta is big, $282.50. The try, $996. Superfecta, $274 and $5. The dollar ticket, $1,492.25. The summer meet racing schedule here at Fort Erie Racetrack: every Monday afternoon at 1 p.m., Tuesdays at 4 p.m., and after Labor Day for September and October, all post times will revert to 1 p.m. That's the live racing schedule here at Fort Erie Racetrack, always available to serve you on the web at forterieracing.com. No changes in race 2, 18 minutes to post time. Second race horses have moved into the walking ring, less than 6 minutes to post time. Riders up for race 2. Introducing the field for race 2 in Fort Erie, post parading past the grandstand. Number 1 is AI Initiative, trained by John Sims for owner Stephen Fossman and hired to ride Melanie Pinto. Zoological is number 2, campaigning for Louis Cappy with Juan Crawford. San Nicola Brew is number 3, owned by Radcliffe Racing Stable, trained by Barrington Cito, and the rider is Howard Newell. Loquacious number 4, trained by Louis Cappy for Catherine Morissette. The jockey is Kirk Johnson. And Pierre Melhot is the teamster for Ray O'Connor and Karina Schock on 5, Ice Challenge. The race 2 claiming field to run a mile and 70 yards on the main track. Start of the program's 20-cent pick 5. Starts a rolling pick 3 and rolling double. There's Superfecta, Trifecta Exacta Win Place and Show on race 2 from Fort Erie. Starting gate has taken position for race 2. Time is winding down for the 20-cent pick 5 and all race 2 wagering. They're approaching the gate, readying to step in. Last few moments for the 20-cent pick 5, pick 3, and all race 2 wagers. Last start winner, AI Initiative, 3-2 co-favored, steps in. Now slight choice, Zoological. San Nicola Brew will be this field's long shot. Loquation and Kirk Johnson getting a 6-1 price. Ice Challenge completes the line. Standing by for a start, race 2 at the post. They're off, and they've all come out really well, with San Nicola Brew and Zoological going to contest the early top honors. AI Initiative is drafting in. Loquacious is in. They move into the turn with Zoological. Taking a little bit of an upper hand, the margin is just a length on San Nicola Brew. Over to the backstretch, and AI Initiative is well positioned. On the flank of Ice Challenge, running widest of all so far, Loquacious is now the trailer into the backstretch after a front quarter of 24 and 4. And they proceed for the mile and 70 yards on the sloppy track with Juan Crawford and Zoological setting the tempo. Howard Newell rates San Nicola Brew, keeping tabs up on the outside. Loquacious asked for a little bit more on the outside flank of Ice Challenge, and AI Initiative, the known hard closer, is in reserve, but only about 3 lengths back of the leaders. They proceed onto the final turn. Nothing settled with this front pair. After half a mile in 49 seconds, Zoological on the inside, San Nicola Brew on the outside. Then Loquacious picks up third. Ice Challenge begins to labor a little bit, and AI Initiative has a long way to come and less than a quarter mile to do it. They turn at the top of the stretch. San Nicola Brew went out wide there. Zoological tries to take it all the way. After 3/4 in 1:13 and 2, San Nicola Brew, the field's long shot, has outrun the odds here. Zoological is asked to dig in. One more survives at 6-5. And San Nicola Brew won a big trip at 12-1 to finish second, ahead of Ice Challenge and Loquacious, and AI Initiative last to finish. Zoological prevails 143 and 4. Two, 3, 5, 4 posted from race 2 in Fort Erie. Running times recap 24 and 4. Half a mile 49. 3/4 113 and 2. And the mile and 70 yards in 143 and 4. Here's the race 2 winner, back for the victory photograph. It's number 2, Zoological. Chestnut 4-year-old gelding by Animal Kingdom. From Remarkable Remy by Hennessy. Bred in Kentucky by Betts, Coco, Magers, Burns, Betts, Kimikwi, and Lamantia. Now owned and trained by Louis Cappy. And the winning ride to Juan Crawford. First to run the mile and 70 yards in a minute 43 4 fifths, Zoological, 450, 270, and 230 across. San Nicola Brew, longest on the board at 12 to 1, 7.30 and $5. Ice Challenge, 4.30. The Exacta, 28.20. The Trifecta, 82.40. 2, 3, 5, and 4. The Dollar Superfecta, $109.85. And the first Rolling Daily Double, $21. Be sure to check out hpibet.com if you have not already done so. It is Canada's main horse race wagering online portal, and your membership is free to join and will give you automatic enrollment in the HPI Bet Rewards program. The ability to watch 4 tracks at the same time. You can wager on almost 500 tracks from around the world. You can wager at the track or online at any time. It's free to join. Check it out today. hpibet.com. In the third race, weight correction on 1 mile and stand will be 2 pounds over. 1 mile and stand will race 2 pounds over in race 3. 2 Cliff Landing, first time gelding, and will be 2 pounds over. Stewart Scratch of number 4, Citizen's Arrest. The 8 Setson has a rider change to Jeffrey Alderson and will be 1 pound over. The third race from Fort Erie starts this program's 20-cent pick 4. 16 minutes to post time. First time announcement of pending rider changes. In the third race, there is now a pending jockey change for 6 Forged by Fire. That's the third race, a pending rider change, 6 Forged by Fire. In the fifth race, there is now a rider change pending on 5 Wiccan Cents. That's the fifth race, 5 Wiccan Cents. There is now a rider change to be announced. In the third race, here's the pending rider change on 6 Forged by Fire. Make it Markley Buchanan. In the third race, 6 Forged by Fire, Markley Buchanan will ride. In the third race, first time announcement on 5 King of Awesome, races with inserts. In the third race, 5 King of Awesome, races with inserts. Pending rider change in the fifth, 5 Wiccan Sense. The jockey will be Jodine Anderson. In the Fort Erie fifth race, 5 Wiccan Sense. Rider change is to Jodine Anderson. Race 3 horses on their way to the paddock and moving over into the walking ring at 5 minutes to post. Riders up is the call for race 3. Milan Stan on the track for race 3, trained by Des Maynard for Box Arrow Farm, and the rider is Devin Johnson. Cliff Landing, number 2, is partnered by Sunny Singh, trained by Daniel Wills for Christine Kaufeld. Joe Humber conditions for Joy Elkins, and Kirk Johnson is the rider of 3, Naked in the Woods. Number 4 was a Stewart Scratch. King of Awesome 5 racing with inserts and trained by Ken Albu for Six Brothers Stable and partnered by Chris Husbands. A jockey change on 6 forged by Fire to Mark Lee Buchanan. Trained by Michael Bennett for Candice Sirianni. Sligo Calling is number 7 with Juan Crawford up. Trained by John Sims for owner Denise Carpenter. And Stephen Cathcart conditions for Andrew Stronach, and Jeffrey Alderson is the rider change on number 8, Setson. Setson will race 1 pound over. The third race, start of the 20-cent late pick 4, starts a rolling pick 3 and daily double. There's Superfecta, Trifecta Exact to win place and show. Race 3 coming right up at Fort Erie Racetrack. Starting gate has taken position at the 5 furlong point for race 3. Riders now requested to bring their horses up to the gate. Time is running out for the late 20-cent pick 4. Long shot mile and stand. First in. 7-1 offered on Sunny Singh and Cliff Landing. Five to 2 respect on Kirk Johnson and Naked in the Woods. Number 4 scratched. First timer forged by fire. A little fractious at the gate. Race favorite King of Awesome and Chris Husbands. Another first timer. Sligo Calling bet down to 5 to 2 respect for John Sims and Juan Crawford. Setson and Jeffrey Alderson complete the line. Standing by for a start, race 3. They're off. Good beginning on the inside for Mile and Stand and Naked in the Woods, and they're joined by Forged by Fire on the outside, and King of Awesome has come away into the front 4. Then Sligo Calling is just to the inside of Setson and down along the inside. Cliff Landing is off the leaders, and in reserve, they move into the turn. Naked in the Woods bounds along on a 2-length lead on Mile and Stand. King of Awesome, Forged by Fire. Here comes Cliff Landing, saving all of the ground and improving well on that turn. The last pair are Sligo Calling and Setson. Now King of Awesome kicks in again and moves up on the outside of Naked in the Woods. Forged by Fire is widest of all. Cliff Landing has found a way through. 23 seconds on the sloppy track in the stretch. King of Awesome. Cliff Landing is still coming. Naked in the Woods re-rallying. King of Awesome. Naked in the Woods down to the finish. King of Awesome. Chris Husbands have done it over Naked in the Woods. Cliff Landing was third, and Forged by Fire did salvage fourth. King of Awesome. 7-5 favorite prevails in a minute flat at 5 furlongs in the third. Five, 3, 2, 6 posted unofficial from race 3. Running time recap 23 seconds. Half in 47 and 1. And the finish time a minute flat. King of Awesome, when made official, Here's the third race winner returning. It's number 5, King of Awesome. The Dark Bay or Brown 3-year-old gelding by Awesome Again from Queen July by Corporate Report. Trained by Ken Elbu for Six Brothers Stable, bred in Ontario by Andrew Stronach, and the winning ride, Chris Husbands. Chris is the first rider to go over $200,000 in earnings at the 2021 meet here at Fort Erie Racetrack, and King of Awesome wins his second lifetime start, runs the 5 furlongs over the sloppy surface in a minute flat. And it's now posted official. 490, 240, and 230 on King of Awesome. Naked in the Woods, 330 and 270. Cliff Landing, 460 to show. The exact is 1660. The Trifecta, 55.40. Dollar Superfecta for the combination of 5, 3, 2, and 6, $142.65. Rolling Daily Double, 10.10. And the program's first, Dollar Pick 3, $29.65. On behalf of our horse people, the TV production team, staff and management and racing officials, we want to welcome back the race fans to Fort Erie Racetrack. Masks and distancing are mandatory, but we would love it if you could join us. Go online to forterieracing.com for your admission application and join us soon, we hope. Welcome back to the fans. We have missed you enormously over the past 17 months. And welcome back to Fort Erie Racetrack, to our great race fans. Those of you down trackside at the Tiki Bar and beyond, welcome back. Here are the fourth race changes. 3 Petal will be 2 pounds over. 5 Canalita, also 2 pounds over. 6 Mystery Day, 4 pounds over. And the rider does not carry a whip for 6 Mystery Day. 17 minutes to race 4. It's the start of the program's final 20-cent pick 3. In the fourth race, first time announcement on one Smokehouse, racing with inserts. In the fourth race, one Smokehouse, add inserts. They've moved into the walking ring for the fourth race at 7 minutes to post time. They're on their way to the track. And they're answering the Reinhold Nagel impromptu call to the post and entering the track for the fourth race. Smokehouse is out on the track for the fourth race. Racing for David and Julie Mathis. Hired back to ride Omar Moreno. Shanghai Kimi is number 2, conditioned by Barrington Cito for Radcliffe Racing Stable. And aboard is Adamar Santos. Sunny Singh is the riding partner of 3 Petal, trained by Daniel Wills for Christine Kaufeld. Joe Humber conditions for Joy Elkins, and Kirk Johnson is hired to ride number 4, Ryan Ginger. 5 is Canalita, campaigning for Anthony and Dale Powell, trained by Noel Williams, partnered by Mark Lee Buchanan. 6 is Mystery Day with the rider Michael David for Willie Armata and owner Jeffrey Miller. Allowance field for the fourth race. Start of a 20-cent pick 3 and rolling double. There's Superfecta, Trifecta, Exacta, Win Place and Show. The fourth race fast approaching from Fort Erie Racetrack. Starting gate is in position at the 6 furlong point for race 4. And the riders come under instruction to bring him up to the gate. First in and priced at 5 to 1 is last start winner Smokehouse. Shanghai Kimmy in the top 2 choices. Last start winner Petal. Newcomer Ryan Ginger. Slight favorite last start winner Canalita. Mystery Day is last into the line. Stand by for a start. They're at the post. They're off. And best away is Canalita jetting for the early lead. Shanghai Kimmy is going to contest it along the inside. Petal drafts right just off them, and Smokehouse has run into a good spot in the front vanguard of 4 as they run along the backstretch. Mystery Day is far in the backfield, just in behind Ryan Ginger, and as they move into the turn, it's Canalita that's loping along on a 3-4 length lead. Canalita over Shanghai Kimmy as they move into the turn. Running up on the outside, here comes Petal up into tighter contention, and Ryan Ginger tries to improve. She's overtaken Smokehouse. Mystery Day hasn't been in it yet. They come to the top of the stretch. Canalita made all the speed, and it's big speed on the sloppy track, 22-1 and 45-3. Canalita tries to keep the party going as they come into the stretch. Through the stretch, still Canalita hanging on. Canalita through the stretch is still digging in, right down in on the fence. And Canalita would not be caught this day. Strong in victory. Shanghai Kimmy did stay second. Ryan Ginger closed up third, and Petal faded back to fourth. Canalita, a strong-looking winner in 1:11-2. Five, 2, 4, and 3 posted from the fourth race. Recap is 22-1. 4 furlongs in 45-3. And the 6 furlong running time, 1:11-2 for Canalita when made official. Back to the fourth race. Winner's photograph is number 5, Canalita. A dark bay or brown 3-year-old filly by In Summation from Cat of Kilkenny by Even the Score. Bred in Florida by Joel Coravibius. Trained by Noel Williams for Anthony and Dale Powell. The Winning Ride by Mark Lee Buchanan. Running the 6 furlongs over the sloppy track in a sharp 1:11 and 2 was Canalita. That's official. $4.30, $3 and $2.50 across Canalita. Shanghai Kimmy, $3.50 and $2.70. Ryan Ginger, $3.50. The exact to $16.60. The trifecta, $72.80. 5, 2, 4, and 3, $1 superfecta, $83.70. The rolling daily double, $17.40. Pick 3, $28 and a nickel. And the early $1 pick 4, $131 and a nickel. Here are the race 5 changes. 2 Terra Empire, 3 Rhythmic, and 4 Easy Access, all 2 pounds over. Numbers 2, 3, and 4, each 2 pounds overweight. 5 Wiccan Sense has a jockey change to Jodine Anderson. Race 5 starts a rolling daily double, superfecta, trifecta exact to win place and show opportunities. Race 5 coming up from Fort Erie, 15 minutes to post time. Here's a fifth race weight change not previously announced. 7 Heidi Heidi, 1 pound over. In the fifth race, 7 Heidi Heidi, 1 pound over. 10 minutes to post time. Race 5 horses into the walking ring for your inspection. Riders up, they're on their way to the track. Here's the field of race 5, post parading past the grandstand. One is Midsummer Bird, owned and trained by Nicola Scott. In the irons, Kirk Johnson. Sunny Singh partners for Joe Humber and Terra Horse Farm. 2 is Terra Empire. Rhythmic is number 3, conditioned by Ashley Bernass for Colebrook Farms, hired to ride Helen Vennick. For Easy Access now campaigns for George Newland with Mark Lee Buchanan. Wicken Sense is number 5, racing for owner-trainer Michael Bennett. In the saddle, rider change to Jodine Anderson. Omar Moreno, riding partner of 6 Tourist Attraction for Centennial Farms of Niagara, trained by Ravendra Raghunath. Seven Heidi completes the field, owned and trained by Cindy Musto. The jockey is Adamar Santos. 5.5 furlongs on the main track in race 5. Starts the program's final rolling double. There's superfecta, trifecta, exacta win, place, and show wagers. Race 5 coming up from Fort Erie. Starting gate has taken position at the 5.5 furlong point in preparation for race 5. They're moving up to the gate. Time winding down for race 5 wagers. It's 2-1 second choice respect for Midsummer Bird. Terra Empire is a 12-1 long shot. Five to 1 offered on Helen Vanek and Rhythmic. Favoritism for the new member of the George Newland stable, Easy Access. Field's long shot is Wicked Sense. Tourist Attraction. And longest on the board, Heidi Heidi completes the line. Stand by for a start. Race 5, locked and loaded. They're off. Heidi is under urging to try to beat them out of there. Easy Access has had a great beginning. Midsummer Bird down along the inside. Rhythmic moves out into the front four. Terra Empire attending just ahead of Wiccan Sense, and Tourist Attraction is widest to the rear of the field. Easy Access making it look easy. Runs away by 3 lengths on Midsummer Bird, moving into the turn. Rhythmic holding third. Heidi fades back after a fast beginning. Terra Empire moves on through on that turn. Still the last pair are Wiccan Sense and Tourist Attraction on the outside. Easy Access making it look mighty easy. The front quarter 22-2, and they arrive at the top of the stretch. It's just moderate urging from Mark Lee Buchanan, and Easy Access is responding well. Long shot Terra Empire. Sunny Singh has brought this 18-1 shot through for second, but it's Easy Access. Easy Access. Terra Empire is reaching up. Terra Empire is going to try for the upset. 18-1 bomb, $38 plus winner, Terra Empire. Just caught a game, Easy Access. Then Rhythmic was third, and Midsummer Bird was fourth, and Sunny Singh brings home a long shot bomb with Terra Empire in race 5. Two, 4, 3, 1 posted from race 5. Running time recap 22-2. 4 furlongs in 46-2. 5.5 furlong running time 107-2. Terra Empire, that's unofficial. Here is Terra Empire returning from race 5 after the 18-1 upset. The 3-year-old bay filly by Hyper from Bear Dawn by Mr. Greeley. Owned and bred in Ontario by Terra Horse Farm, trained by Joe Humber. Sunny Singh executes the winning ride off the pace. She makes the most on the move from maiden special weight to claiming company. First career win. 107-2, the 5.5 furlongs. Over the sloppy surface for Terra Empire, that's official. $39 on the nose, Terra Empire. $13.90 and $7.20. Easy Access 330 and 270, Rhythmic 430. The Exacta $145.60. The Trifecta $740.70. 2, 4, 3 and 1 $1 Superfecta $711.25. The Rolling Daily Double $67.20. And the dollar Pick 3 ended on race 5 $215.20. Post time from Fort Erie Racetrack is seen exclusively on local cable channel 700. Post time from Fort Erie Racetrack airs on Friday evening at 7 p.m. and Saturday afternoon at 12:30 p.m. The previous week's replays and highlights. Post time from Fort Erie Racetrack, local cable channel 700 in Fort Erie, Welland, and Niagara Falls, and the Niagara region. In the sixth race, it'll be contested at 6.5 furlongs on the main track. 1 Tackle the North will race 1 pound over. 5 Butterfly Strike and 6 Capoeira are Stewart's scratches. The 11 Empty Talk moves into race. Into your handicapping considerations, 11 will move in and race in the 6th. 16 minutes to post time. The jackpot high five carryover, almost $26,000 into this event. Among the special guests at Fort Erie Racetrack to acknowledge Christina and Rick. We want to wish you many winning tickets on the program as we welcome back the fans. Christina and Rick, enjoy your special day with us at Fort Erie Racetrack. Field has moved into the walking ring for the 6th race. After this event, live action resumes tomorrow, post time 4 p.m. at Fort Erie Racetrack. For the admission application, updates, the racing schedule, live stream, Ashley Mayhew's tip sheet, and much more. Stay with our website at forterieryracing.com. That's forterieryracing.com. Riders going up for the 6th. Tackle the North, leading out the 6th race post-parade in Fort Erie. Jody Anderson is in the saddle for owner-trainer Warren LeBlanc and co-owner John Workman. Chris Husbands, riding partner of 2 Leonards Bay, trained by Des Maynard for P413 Racing. Juan Crawford is in the saddle for Joan Mitchell and Linda Lippy on 3, Savvy Layla. Jeffrey Alderson partners Captain Sydney number 4, owned and trained by Doug Carter. Numbers 5 and 6, stewards, scratches. Emil Ramsamy, partner 7, Cape Romance, owned by Krista Clemmer and trained by Scott Fairley. Bexar is number 8. Kirk Johnson, hired to ride by Kevin Buttigieg and owner Anthony Cappan. Groundhog Day, number 9, campaigning for Rich Davis with Pierre Mailhot. Tennis, my Marc Andre, conditioned by Ravindra Ragunath for Sheila Mohan, and in the irons, Omar Moreno. And the also eligible moves into race. Selling as ticket 11 is Empty Talk, trained by Elliot Sullivan for Bruno Chickadans. Riding partner is Sunny Singh. The jackpot high five carryover into this event, almost $26,000. In addition to the jackpot high five, there's Superfecta, trifecta exacta, win, place, and show possibilities. The 6th race to be contested at 6.5 furlongs on the main track. Riders now requested to take their horses back into the chute to the 6.5 furlong starting point for race 6. They've reached the starting point, readying to load. First to go around at 7-1 is Tackle the North. Second choice at 5-2, Leonard's Bay. Savvy Layla walked in well at a baker's dozen to 1. Jeffrey Alderson takes 5-1, offering Captain Sydney in. Cape Romance next for veteran Emil Ramsamy. 9-5, slight favorite on Bexar, first timer for Kevin Buttigieg. The outside 3 will have long shot status, including Groundhog Day. My Marc Andre, longest on the board. In from the also eligible Sunny Singh with Empty Talk. Standing by for a start. Sixth race at the post. They're off. From the outside, Groundhog Day looked for a big beginning. So did My Marc Andre. And Captain Sydney has come out well. Empty Talk is not far away. And Savvy Layla is going to move on through, tackle the north, only a couple of lengths off. Back in between horses is Cape Romance. And Leonard's Bay is back of the group along the backstretch. So it's Savvy Layla and Juan Crawford setting up shop on the lead. And race favorite Bexar right there attending and latched on second. That's Groundhog Day. Moving third, and Empty Talk is into the front four still ahead of Tackle the North and Captain Sydney. Leonard's Bay along the inside. Cape Romance far back starting a run, and My Marc Andre has lots to do from trailing back there. Round to the top of the stretch. After an opening quarter of 22 and 2, Savvy Layla is keeping Bexar at bay. Now the danger is Groundhog Day on the outside. Empty Talk never went away, and Captain Sydney is rolling out widest. Here comes Groundhog Day. Groundhog Day is reaching up to Savvy Layla. Groundhog Day through the stretch, seizes a short late stretch lead. Savvy Layla battles back. Which one? Savvy Layla or Groundhog Day? Groundhog Day might have nailed it in the last jump to a very game Savvy Layla. And then back to Empty Talk and Cape Romance. What a finish for Groundhog Day and Savvy Layla in the sixth. Well, the 6-5 post-time favorite was shut out of an appearance in the Jackpot High 5, which is unofficially 9-3-11-7-4. And the race times recap 22 and 2, 4 furlongs 46 and 2, 3 quarters 110 and 3. And the sixth race running time 6.5 furlongs on the main track 117 1/5. 9 Groundhog Day returning from the 6th race in Fort Erie. 5-year-old Bay Gelding by Awesome Again from Brave Destiny by Quiet American. Bred in Ontario by Samson Farm. Owned and trained by Rich Davis, the winning ride to Pierre, the mailman Mailhot. First win in 2 starts this year. And there's a 7-1 upset for Groundhog Day in the 6th. No winning tickets out in the Jackpot High Five, so the carryover to the final race on Tuesday, $33,355. That's the Jackpot High Five carryover, more than $33,300 to the last race tomorrow, post time 4 p.m. Groundhog Day was off at 17, make it 7-1 to return, 17.90 on the win ticket, 8.30 and 5.20. Savvy Layla, 12.50 and 6.90. Empty Talk, 10.40. The Exacta, 277.20. The Trifecta, $3,345.70. $1 Superfecta pays, 9,311, all in the field. The dollar ticket, $9,373.10. The last rolling double of the program, $667.30. The final dollar pick 3, $612.85. The late pick 4 dollar ticket, $2,163.35. And the pick 5 20-cent ticket, $2,898.36. Now on display is the win photo, showing 9 Groundhog Day by close to ahead to number 3, Savvy Layla. 9/3, the win photo, now on display from the 6th race. Once again, the Jackpot High Five carryover, no winning tickets out today, $33,355. That's the Jackpot High Five carryover, almost $34,000 into the final race on Tuesday, tomorrow's first post at 4 p.m. Our live racing schedule for the balance of July and August, Monday at 1 p.m. and Tuesdays at 4 p.m. from Fort Erie Racetrack. For September and October, all first post times will be 1 p.m. for the fall meet of September and October. Become a member of HPIBet.com if you have not already done so, and you'll get $100 when you bet $100. Membership includes the HPI Bet Rewards Program, watching 4 tracks at the same time, and you can wager on almost 500 tracks from around the world, online or at the track at any time. Join for free today, Canada's main horse race wagering online portal, HPIBet.com. Your TV Niagara is your home for post time from Fort Erie Racetrack, Friday evening at 7 p.m., Saturdays at 12:30 p.m. Local cable channel 700 in Fort Erie, Welland, Niagara Falls, and the Niagara region. Post time from Fort Erie Racetrack every Friday evening and Saturday afternoon. The live racing action is now in high definition, along with the racing schedule, the free downloadable race program, Ashley Mayhew's daily tip sheet, and much more, and the racing action live stream in high definition. Check us out 7 days a week at FortErieRacing.com. And now, on behalf of our horse people, the TV production team, staff management, and the racing officials, thank you for being with us for Live Racing 2021 from Fort Erie Racetrack. And especially the return of our great racing fans. Great to see you again at the tables trackside and near the Tiki Bar. Thank you for coming back to the track, and we hope to see you again tomorrow and often in the coming race days. Certainly great to see you back here at the track. First post time on Tuesday, 4 p.m., the Jackpot High Five carryover, more than $33,000 to Tuesday's final race. Good afternoon from Fort Erie Racetrack.